Hi, Jess. Thank you for meeting me today. Would you mind telling me a little bit about yourself, about like where you go to school, what grade you're in and stuff?
Yeah, hi, I'm a junior at St. Bonaventure University and I'm on the women's lacrosse team here.
Yeah,
And I'm an education major.
cool. So for your last job, what did you do?
I was a nanny for a family with a 4-year-old.
You were, that's a lot of fun, it sounds like.
Yeah.
So can you, by chance, tell me a story about the last time when you were nannying and found it hard to do the dishes, or when you had a problem doing the dishes?
Yeah, for sure. So one of the things was the little boy I nannied, he'd always eat pasta. And whenever I cooked the pasta, the sauce would all like stick to the bottom of the pan and it was always really hard to get off and I felt like bad leaving any of it in there.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. Why was that
Yeah.
the hardest? When-
Because I always felt like I had to like do everything like perfectly and clean everything really well.
Why?
But I don't know. I felt like I just needed to like show them that respect for like letting me be in their house.
Mm-hmm, definitely. Now, why was that hard cleaning the dishes after like the pasta would get all over it?
It was just always kind of frustrating because I feel like there's a million other things I had to do too. Like obviously I'm watching a 4-year-old. He's not going to sit still for 15 minutes while I try to wash all the dishes and like clean up like my food, like his food, like everything like that. So it would always be like frustrating trying to like balance doing my responsibilities as like watching him and like also cleaning up after us.
Right, yeah. Would you say that time is a big factor in doing dishes?
Definitely. Yes.
Yeah. How would you, so say you're nannying again, if you went back to your job once you go home for a break, how would you solve that problem now if your 4-year-old had you make him pasta?
Um, well, knowing him a little bit better than I do now, I know more distractions that I could use for him and more things that he's interested in. And I know every kid's different, so it wouldn't work in every family's or household, but definitely finding more distractions and maybe waiting until the end of the day when like all the dishes were in the sink and then I would just do them all at once instead of doing them like twice throughout the day. But
Right. And
yeah.
so then lastly about dishes, why is doing dishes overall just not awesome when you're nannying?
Again, it's just really time consuming. They pile up and I'm the type of person who like can't look at a sink full of dishes and like walk by it like I need to wash like anything that's in there, I feel like. So that's pretty not awesome. That it takes a lot of time and energy, I'd say, just like
No.
standing there doing them. Can't do anything else while you're doing it pretty much. So
Mhm. Yeah. Well, thank you for your time today. That answered all my questions that I had about dishwashing.
of course,
Yeah,
thank you so much.
of course.